Right, the problem here is this is too big, and now I've got to get my leg over. Ooh, so and now I'm ready to go. Hello and welcome from Camp for You in Wrocław, Poland. I have got this new bicycle here, Engwe, I think that's how it's pronounced, and explore a new way. I think you'd agree that it looks pretty good, and the price is also pretty good, 1,400 euros approximately, and there's a link below to where you can actually get one from. And let's have a look though at some of the features, because there's good things and there are bad things, and I think I'll come round to the back to start off with. Actually, the bad thing, which is really not good at all, is this. Now obviously this basket is something which will come off as you need it, so it's not absolutely essential, but I really have a lot of trouble getting my leg over on that. And at my height, 175 centimeters, I'm at the average height for a European male, so with the basket, that I think makes it not good at all. What I would suggest is to get some panniers for it instead. Now, next thing, look at the size of those tires. I am a very experienced cyclist. I am not, however, an experienced cyclist off road, and so 4x4, to use the motorhome words, this is a 4x4 vehicle, if you like. It is a off-road bicycle, and okay, here on the campsite, giving it a go. I mean, this isn't exactly tough off-road conditions, but it certainly dealt with them very well, and I'm going to take it out into a little bit harder conditions to see how well that goes. But what is absolutely brilliant with it, and is something I have never ever experienced before, is, well, it's not so much this actually, is it? It's down there, it's the motor. The assistance doing on the highest is incredible. The power, I have never felt so much power in a vehicle, and this is just on a bicycle, I should say. This is just the first day, so from that point of view, that is absolutely incredible. What I would have liked though a bit better is on the gear system down here. The gears, you can see they're only small ones, and for when it's off the motor, when I'm doing it just on my own pedal power, this here is to I would appreciate it a much slower gear, much bigger cogs at the back instead of the ones I've got. Having said that, you may say, well look, this is an electric bike, it's got a range of 140, a claimed range of 140, I don't know how true that is, but that's probably going downhill with the wind behind you and with the motor turned off. But it's do you really need it? Now what I was thinking is this: when I go out in my van, then I've gone somewhere. Now normally at present I think, well, after about 40 kilometers I've got to come back, and so I put my maximum at 80 kilometers. But with this I thought I could do 80 kilometers and then I'd have the power to get back with a little bit of energy. So that was my idea with something of this nature. Now, next point with it, well, it's an electric bike, it's very chunky, it's very rugged, looks a bit like a yellow tank, but so you've got to expect it to be heavy, and it does take a bit of lifting, and it did take a bit of getting it into my garage. But there's a reason why it took me a bit, and it wasn't just the weight. Trying to get it into my garage was because unfortunately it's too big. It doesn't fit in my garage, so it's not going to be going with me. Now I can of course remove the handlebars and then it goes in. I mean, you probably think, well, remove the wheel, but it's easy, I think, in this case it's easy to actually remove the handlebars. That's odd, isn't it? But I know I used to always remove the wheel, but I would find that easy. But anyway, this bike will be staying here at this campsite, Camp for You, in Wrocław, Poland. And if you tell them that you saw this video on my channel, and obviously you've got to be staying here as a guest, but if you're on site with your motorhome, your camper van, or your tent, then you will be able to take this one out. You just say you saw the video and you can take the bike out free for a day. So there's a little offer we're giving you for people who actually see this. Now I'm going to come back and give some more information on this a little bit later, how it was in practice and how things, the hardcore stuff went. But one thing I am going to do though, that this thing at the back here, it's just too big. They do have the step through, so if you fancy something like that, get the step through one without this. I don't even know why I even ordered this, or maybe I never thought, maybe it didn't even occur to me that I wouldn't be able to get my leg over. I think that's probably what happened, and so I wanted a bike that looked like a bike. So get the one with the step through, and that would be much easier. So there you go, that is my opinion. There are other people who have left opinions on this vehicle, on this bicycle I should say, on the internet, so you might want to have a look at what they have to say as well. I suspect some of them are maybe even more hardcore cyclists than I am, although, you know, I'm this is my first electric bicycle. I have been trying them out from time to time over the past 12 years or so, but this is the one, the first one I've actually owned. So obviously maybe it takes a little bit getting used to. These are first thoughts about it, but anyway, hey, have a look at me riding it in this video. Thanks for watching.